and welcome to this 10-minute core workout. Today, all you will need is a mat and maybe a set of light weights, about 3 pounds, or some water bottles if you want to make this a little bit more challenging. So it's super important to me, if you guys have not watched my core activation video yet, please go back and watch that, just so that way you know that you're engaging properly, especially if you do struggle with lower back pain or you tend to not feel it in the right places when you do a core workout. That should hopefully help teach you what to do or what not to do. So we are going to start off on our back as expected. In this workout, we will be on the ground the whole time, so don't worry, we won't be standing up at all. So if you have a small space in your house, this is a perfect workout to do. From here, we're going to start off with that dead bug. Legs are at a 90-degree angle, arms that come up to the top. From here, you're going to extend out your right arm and your left leg and hold as tight as possible, and then bring it back through center and switch, do the other side. So when you do this, go ahead and begin. I don't want that opposite arm dropping too. So a lot of people will do this, right? We don't want that. We want to keep the opposite arm up to the top. So we are reaching for the ceiling at the same time as extending that opposite leg down. This does take brain power. So if you need to practice just a little bit with this move, make sure you do it. Press pause and get it down. Good. We can also modify here by bending the knee and keeping it closer to our butt. This will make it a little easier on the lower back. In 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Roll it out if you need to. We're going to do the same move, but this time both legs will drop down. You're going to take hands and legs. Exhale, crunch in. 3, 2, and 1. Drop both legs, both arms down. Exhale, crunch and lift. If we want to intensify this, you will crunch your whole body up at the top and then extend and lengthen. Exhale, crunch and lift. Good. Now notice I'm keeping my legs bent. That is so I can make sure I do have really strong core activation. I do struggle with lower back pain, so I don't want to overdo it. I can really feel this just keeping my legs bent. But that's not to say you can't fully extend those legs or push the legs out further to make it harder. It gets significantly harder when you push those legs out further. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and set it down. Woo. Third move, a bicycle to a reach. Bend the knee, extend, bend, and bring it in. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bend, extend, bend, and then bring it in and do the other side. Lift, down, and bring it in. Rotate, reach, down, and bring it in. So each time we're doing this, we are alternating sides, and we're pulling in as tight as we can towards our chest. Pull, reach, bring it, and center. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job. You should already start to feel the burn a little bit here. Fourth move, windshield wiper. Arms are going to be extended all the way out to the sides. From here, 90-degree angle again. We are going to take the legs down to the side. You are going to extend out one leg, bring it center, and switch, and then do the other side. Dropping down, extend the leg, bring it center, and reach. Modification, or different variation actually, a harder variation, would be extending both legs. Go ahead and begin. Rolling over to the side, extend, and center. So what do we want to focus on here? Keeping those shoulders on the ground. So when you're doing this, you only want to go to the point where your shoulders start to lift off the ground. You don't want them to lift. So only go to the point where you can keep your shoulders fully on the ground. Notice I'm not dropping really far. And then you really got to draw in here, protecting your back, making sure your abs and your obliques are the ones doing the work. Nice job, keep it up. Extend, bend, pull in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna flip it around onto your back. Onto your forearms here. And then from this position, we're gonna take it into a low plank here. and we are gonna go into a hover lift. You are going to lift our right leg, you're gonna bring it out to the side, center, and then down. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Modification on the knees. And you just slightly push that leg outward. So when I'm doing this from the front, looks just like this. You're gonna lift out to the side and drop. And we're alternating here. Side, center, and drop. This takes so much core strength. So if you're struggling here, set those knees down. And don't worry about getting too far side to side. It's not about how far you can go. It's just about keeping control of your core here. So not letting those hips sink down, not letting your hips go up too high. You want to be about neutral or just slightly higher than your normal plank position. Good, 5 seconds. Stay strong. 2, 1, and rest. Last move in this circuit. We're gonna go into a high plank position, going into an alternating knee drive, and go ahead and begin. Modification is right here. Advanced move is a little faster. Big, huge thing I see all the time with mountain climbers as people press back. That's not gonna do any good for you. Keep your body weight forward, shoulders over the tops of the fingertips. Everyone right now, rock forward a little bit more. Good, driving those knees up, working through that core. Pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Keep those hips up nice and high. Last one, and relax. Whew, we're gonna do that all one more time, going a little faster. Not your reps, just our pace. Okay, here we go. Dead bug in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dropping down opposite arm and leg. Now remember that core activation. We're keeping our lower back pressed flat to the ground. Opposite knee stays in line with our hip as the leg drops down. And think of that pelvic tilt. We want to tilt the pelvis towards the ceiling, keeping the lower back as close to the ground as possible. Slight tuck in your chin. This is a really hard move to talk while doing. In 3, 2, 1, relax. Whew, all right. Double leg drop. Arms come down, legs come down in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop down, exhale, touch. So if we can add in that little lift, shoulders come up off the ground, exhale, tap those ankles. Making sure that lower back does not arch off the ground too much as those legs drop down. I'm keeping my heels closer to my butt, making it easier. But if you want more of a challenge, push those legs out further. 3, 2, 1. Windshield wiper. Arms out to a T. Legs up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drop it down. Extend one leg or two. That modification is just the top leg extends. Feels a little funky, but it works. Otherwise, you're extending both legs. But you have to breathe when you do this. So, inhaling as you drive over, exhale as you press those legs out. You've got this, stay strong. Shoulders down, where are your shoulders at? Mine are starting to pop up. Check in with yourself. In 3, 2, and 1, relax, good job. Bicycle to reach, I forgot that one. So we're gonna go back to that. Legs up and out, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Rotate, tap, and then bring them in. Rotate, tap, and in. Maybe you find a beat to some music, or you take it slow. If this is too much, always just keep one leg down on the ground. That's it, okay? You've got this, come on. We're going a little longer on this move for that second round. Stay with it, stay with it. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, rest. Flipping it over, low plank position on your forearms. Going into that hover with that leg extension out to the side. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lift up, side, center, down. Up, side, center, down. Your hips are gonna wanna move on that side reach. Don't let them. Keep the core tight, pulling in. Remember, always protect that lower back. If we need to lift those hips a little higher, I'd rather see that than too low. Stay with me, come on, you've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last move, then you're done. High plank position, going into that knee tuck. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull those knees up. Now maybe you turn this into a cardio move. Maybe you really slow it down. There's benefits in both of these. The biggest thing is keeping your body weight forward over those shoulders, not letting yourself push back. Let's go, you've got this. Give me 10 more seconds. Pull those knees up, keep the body weight forward, and breathe. Can we get those knees up a little higher? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back, child's pose. You did it. Extending those arms all the way out. Taking some big deep breaths in through your nose and out your mouth. Go ahead and walk those hands over to one side, getting a little side body stretch. Switch it over, other side. Workouts go by so fast yet so slow, right? We're gonna take it into a quick hip flexor stretch. Pressing those hips forward, untuck that back toe, sink down. Make sure your knee isn't like this. Walk that leg forward, sink down. If you guys want to add on here, you're gonna tuck that back toe and open up, stacking the shoulders. Beautiful. Go ahead and set it back down. Switching it over, other side. Big step forward with that front foot. You always wanna make sure that knee is behind the toe. It doesn't have to be in line with the ankle, but at least behind the toe. Press those hips forward. Tuck that back toe if you wanna add on. Big rotation up at the top. Good, set it back down and release. You guys are all done today. If you need anything or have any questions, please let me know. Great job. Way to finish strong.